You know what I'm talking about when I say stop it. It could be multiple things. It could be scrolling on YouTube, which you probably were just doing. Could be scrolling on other crap, which I guess goes into that category. It could be not talking to that girl that you want to go up and talk to, your crush or whatever. Not starting that business you want to start. Not starting to go to the gym. Not getting to cleaning your room. Not getting to do your chores. Could be a very simple thing, or it could be a very huge thing. It could be an addiction you have. Just stop it. It's very easy once you get your mind into it. Once you get to a certain level of motivation, I guess you could call it, to just stop it, then you can stop it. Whether that be an addiction, whether that be procrastination, whether it be whatever, you can stop it. Literally anyone can literally do anything if they put their mind to it. Right now, you're not putting your mind to, you're not getting your mind to stick and stay and stop it. I know you know that scrolling's bad for you. You just can't stop it because your mind, you don't want it enough. You don't want it bad enough. Your mind doesn't want it bad enough. You don't want to stop it bad enough. You probably do want to stop, but you don't want to stop it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. And there is someone out there who wants it bad enough, who wants it more, who wants it badly than you want it. And he is going to win while you lose. So what are you going to do about it? I know you're about to get on a motivation high from this probably. And then guess what? You're going to peak on that motivation high, and then you're going to slowly go down, and then you're going to go right back to where you were and doing exactly what you were doing. Right? I bet you've done that before too. I used to do that all the time. I'd get into doing home workouts, push-ups, whatever, and I'd do it consistently for a little bit, and then I'd forget one day, and then boom, or I'd just lose motivation, and then I don't care anymore, right? You stop scrolling on your phone, and you have the motivation to do it for a week, and then you one day you just don't care, and then you just start scrolling on your phone again, right? There's a point where motivation stops and discipline begins. And it is a very hard line that you have to punch through. If you don't punch through it, you will not make it through. I cannot stress this enough. Stop it. Stop the addiction. Stop the procrastination. Clean your room. Stop scrolling. Stop whatever. Stop it right now. This is your motivation to stop it right now. And then you have to take it from the motivation going up. And once it starts to go down, you have to break that wall into discipline. And you have to keep staying in discipline and break those small walls every day. Motivation, you're going. And then you have a huge wall, and you either try and hit it and you go down back to where you were before, or you break through that and you get into discipline. And then you have to break through walls every day, every second of every day to keep that discipline going. So, do you have what it takes to go past the discipline wall and then the discipline walls afterwards? Do you have what it takes? Guess what? There's a guy out there who does have what it takes. Maybe that guy's me. There's a guy out there who does have what it takes and is willing to break through those walls daily to get to what he wants, whether that be money, women, fame, whatever. He is willing to go to extreme lengths to get to those heights that he wants to get to. And you aren't. So he's going to have your money, your wife, your kids, your fame, your freedom that you should have had. But you were too lazy, you were too much of a bum to get up and be a man or woman and get it and stop what you're doing and go and get it. Stop the procrastination, stop the addictions. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. So you have to put your mind to it enough. You have to super glue your mind to it. If you don't super glue your mind to it, then it just doesn't work. Most people just tape their mind to it and eventually the tape peels off, right? You have to super glue it. Sometimes the super glue comes off. Very rarely does it though, because it's super glue. But you have to super glue it. You have to keep it there. You have to super glue it and you have to push it. You have to push it down. Let's say I'm super gluing this and I don't know, my chapstick together. You super glue it. And when you super glue something, you have to push and keep it pushed for like 45 minutes before it stays super glued well, right? So you have to super glue it and you have to push. You have to super glue that motivation and that discipline and breaking those walls. You have to do that and you have to push and you have to keep it for 45 minutes or however long you want to interpret that as. And it stays. It becomes automation for your mind to break the wall, the discipline wall, every day, right? So as I said before, stop it. And remember that the path to heaven feels like hell, and the path to hell feels like heaven. So go get on that path that you want to be on. And I know which one you want to be on. So you better stop what you're doing, stop the addiction, stop the procrastination, and get to it. I love you, bro. Get to it, though.